Well, morning, Canberra. It's the 23rd of December. It's 8:08 according to the TV. Just been watching the news, or still watching the news, and watching the double standards on there. I mean, that Nicholas Sturgeon, whatever her fucking name is, that jock who's in charge of the Scots. I mean, she's took her mask off for to eat, I presume, because she's in a restaurant, and she stood up to speak to somebody, and somebody's took a photograph, I expect, completely out of context, and everybody's having a go at her. Then, on the fucking other hand, there's that old geezer and his daughter and his granddaughter, it's just been on the TV, gone to a care home, been tested and whatever he'd done, gone to a care home to see his wife, who's got a care home, obviously, and he's been congratulated for going in there, cuddling her, giving her a kiss, albeit through a mask. Sat on the sofa, really, really close to her. It's all double standards, really, isn't it? And they're telling us not to see our family. But what they're actually telling them, they're telling them not to fucking see me, because I'm the oldest one in my family now. And so I'm taking that personally. Yeah, no. But seriously, it's just rules for one and rules for another, isn't it? You know, I don't know what's going to come of it all. I'm sat here in the middle of nowhere. Just had that fucking cougar comment again. That Kooger, whatever it is. Some fucking faceless fucking idiot on here saying wild camping is against the law. Well, I've been out in a tent in wild camping since. Well, I think the first time I was out wild camping, I think I was 10 or 11. So that'd been like 1961. And I'm parked up here now, up on the ranges, on private ground, on military ground, where I'm not allowed to be. So I'm not, well, so that's why they tell me I'm not allowed to be here. But it just depends which way you read the rules, doesn't it? I mean, if you read the rules, it says when it's open to the public, the roads are open to the public, it becomes like the highway, the same rules as it is on the roads. Um, so if you pull into a lay-by and park, it's completely legal. I mean, there's no law saying that you can sleep in a vehicle or you can't sleep in a vehicle. I mean, and if I even parked up and I got my curtains drawn and I refuse to answer the door, which I'm quite at liberty to do. Well, I can't. Well, I'm not at liberty to really, 'cause I never lock my bloody doors. I only had to open it, wouldn't they? But yeah. But I mean, if it says you can't sleep overnight, does that mean that you can't go and lay on your bed and watch the telly? I mean, I don't sleep very much anyway. No, just makes me wonder what all these rules, they sort of bend them and twist them and what have you. But most of the time that I actually park up, um, let me say most of the time, I would say 50% of the time that I park up overnight, that I'm on, in commerce brackets, whatever you call it, private land, because you're in farm gateways. I mean, even in the summer, I mean, if there's a gate open, I'll go and park just inside the gate, in the field. That's obviously private land, but I've never had no hassle. I've had farmers come up to me and say, "You all right, mate?" And I went, "Yeah." He said, "Well, nobody pulls in here normally." And I go, "Yeah, I'll stop the night if that's all right with you." He said, "Well, don't leave a mess." I said, "Well, I just had a walk down the wood and I picked up some rubbish." And they go, "Thank you very much." I mean, most people are pretty sensible, aren't they? You know. But when you see this, like, English Heritage or fucking National Trust, what they call their bloody selves. I mean, people go on about, oh, we can't go into Stonehenge, it costs this, it costs the other. Well, do what I do. Buy a fucking ticket. Pay your, I don't know what it's cost me, like, be disabled. I 48, is it 48 quid or 58 quid? I don't know, I got a standing order anyway. Something like that a year. I could go into Stonehenge whenever I want. Can't see what the problem is. You know, if you want to go in there, fucking support it. Or what would you like, people? What would you rather do? Just leave it. Don't go in there at all. You know, don't have nobody looking after it, and just leave it there and let people go in there and chip bits off the stone and parking amongst it. You know, graffiti it and what have you. Because that's what was happening. I mean, that was happening before English Heritage took over. It was all graffitied up and, you know, people go there to chip a little bit of stone off and makes you wonder, doesn't it? But I mean, after all, really, see, what is it? It's a pile of stones. It's only what everybody's blown it up around it to be. I mean, they go, I bet these druids go out there and have a, what have you. But they've taken it over because it was there long before druids were about. Just be having another fucking moon. It's not like having a moan, really, or anything. But it's a bit of a, sorry, a little message from Sue saying good morning. Yeah. It's a bit of a strange one, really, isn't it? Over Christmas is going to be strange. But, but it's like, don't you know yourself? Don't people know themselves better than anybody else? I mean, like me, personally, I don't really associate with anybody. You know, associate with her indoors. I mean, but she goes and does my shopping and whatever, so I try not to go into a shop. You know, I do get tempted every time I go past Codford. Not every time I go past Codford to go in there and get myself a coffee because I like their coffee in there. But I mean, I'm in there, mask on, gloves on, which a lot of people don't wear gloves now. And yeah, and they're masks on, gloves on. Go in, get me coffee, pay me credit card so I don't touch anything. Come out, put my gloves in the bin, put my mask back in its bag and hang it up, and then spray some antiseptic in there so hopefully that do something to it. Wash my hands, pour me coffee out of the coffee cup it comes in, and pour it into my little flasky thing I got, so it keeps it warm, and then drive off. Well, I can't really see as you can be more careful than that, but I always was a clever fucker, see, so we put up with that. But yeah, but as for people telling me what the law is and what the law isn't, I don't really give two monkeys what you think. You know, I mean, you get these people on YouTube, don't you? I mean, especially this cougar. I mean, they've got no content to put on there themselves, and they just complain about everybody else. Must have a sad life, mustn't they? But for me to change my ways and change my life, I'm going to have to fall ill or do something, or something that happens to the van that I can't travel, or something like that, because I'll keep going as long as I can. Anyway, people, I'll let you get on. Remember, stay classy, no fighting. Do-do-do-do. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.